Can you hear me? Can you hear me all right?
Can you hear reaching Yes, I can hear you.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Hello, everybody. Hello.
Hello.
I feel like this is a weird enough intro for all of us.
I think we're just weird enough people. You know what I mean? Oh my god, last episode I kept saying, you know what I mean. And I was just like, stop. I hate it. Intro. Hey listeners, it's Editing Dre here. Just wanted to give a quick trigger warning at the top of the episode. We talk about diet culture and numbers pertaining to our weight and calories. If that's a sensitive subject, you can skip to 14:15 in the podcast, or just catch us next week. Thanks, and happy listening.
Okay, I'm gonna actually sit forward. I was like leaning back, low rider status.
Lean back.
Let me sit. Good posture.
Get in this frame. Also,
what's up? No,
nope.
Go right ahead.
Oh,
nope. No, mine's gonna turn into a full-on thing. So you go right ahead and make your comment.
Okay. I just wanted to say, speaking of intros, I just saw in the car today that we haven't done Brew Queens. You cut out so bad.
Queens.
There we go. Anyone who's OG knows what we're talking about. But I was like, since we started doing the new intro, I was like, oh my god, we haven't done that in forever. So just want to do it for the shits and the gigs.
Gigs and shits, we got it all. Packing it together.
S's and the G's. Okay, what's your full-on conversation, bro?
So I've realized now that my body is finally catching up with itself. I am getting old.
Welcome to the club.
So I went to bed at 9:30. And let's hear it.
Sorry, I don't.
It's like the noises.
I'm not even drinking. You asked for sound effects, but all of them were already gone, and I was just like, hold on.
Here we go. I love to hear it. Love to see it. Love to see it.
I was gonna say, I don't know if you can hear that at all.
But I know that my body is getting old because I woke up. Okay, so I went to bed at 9:30, woke up at 3 a.m. Wide awake. I was like, damn, there I hit my 5 hours. 5 hours.
Okay.
Bitch. And I was like, damn.
I forgot you were a 5-hour bitch.
I am a 5-hour bitch. 5 hours and I'm good. I'm good to go. I'll be going.
I'll be good. Good.
And I was like, I need to go back to sleep. I'm like, this is quality sleep time that I'm going to probably regret that I'm doing. So
Yep.
I rolled over, and I'm not a belly sleeper, but I did that. I don't know why. I felt comfortable, and my back doesn't hurt. Like, it never hurts my back or my hips or whatever. It hurts my ankle that I broke. Because you lay, like when you lay down, like you extend your foot out.
Right.
And so my ankle, and I don't move in my sleep. My ankle's extended the whole time because I don't move. And so I wake up at 6 a.m. because my alarm's going off. I regretted taking those extra 3 hours of sleep. And I was like, fuck. I'm like limping because my ankle is just hurting so much all day because it was locked in that position for so long. I'm like, my body is falling apart. This is how I die.
I died from bum ankle.
From bum ankle. From ankle, that's bum.
Bum. You know what's bum? Ankle.
Ankle equals bum. Bum ankle.
Bum equals.
But yeah, I was like, I was laying there and I was like, I've regretted every decision. I should have just got up at 3 a.m. I could have taken the dogs out. I could have, I don't know, make myself look decent. I'm on a diet, so it's not like I'm making myself breakfast, like a hearty breakfast.
Same. Sorry.
I'm doing like those like protein shake replacement stuff
Mm-hmm.
for like my small meals,
Mm-hmm.
and then having a very nice caloric dinner to hit my calorie level that I need to be at.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I wilded out this weekend. So, just so everyone knows, I went to Kansas City to visit a friend. It was like a little girls' trip. And I just kind of ate everything in sight. And like the week leading up to it, like I could not get below my calories. So I just kind of said, fuck it. I'm doing whatever I want. It doesn't matter anyway. So needless to say, last night I had just like soy curls and rice and a fuck ton of veggies. And I'm like, okay, we gotta reverse this goddamn course. Like we gotta get back on track. Beep, motherfucker, moving through with the diet.
Oh my
Full throttle.
Oh my gosh. What is your goal for calories?
Around 1600.
Okay, that's pretty good.
Yeah, it's, for me being 5'8", people might think that's too low, but like I don't care. That's what my app tells me to do, so I shall do it.
I don't eat a lot of calories anyways. I think Dre and I have talked about that. Mm-hmm. Like some days I don't even hit 1,000 calories.
Yeah.
It's just like I don't eat. Yeah, I just don't eat foods with high caloric value. Mm-hmm. Because I eat like a lot of veggies and a lot of other stuff, and I don't put like butter and that crap on it. But I was like, okay, yeah. And I'm like, I need to take better care of myself, because if I hit a healthy caloric value, then maybe I can cut some weight.
Yeah.
Because probably my metabolism needs to be reset.
And that's what's difficult. It's like you can do like oh my god. The English language. You can reset you can reset your metabolism, but like I have very much full on accepted that I'm almost a 30-year-old lady and my metabolism is not what it's used to be. And basically this is my last chance to even try to lose 10 pounds, because otherwise I'm going to have to go deep within myself and find some self-love somewhere, being like, yep, you're just going to be this chonky until you're like 50, and then you hit menopause and then you gain like 75 pounds and it all goes downhill.
It's okay. There. We'll do a video together where we both get cool sculpting thing.
Oh my god, I want to do that so bad.
I really want to do that for my legs. Like, oh my god, thunder thighs. Here I come.
No, you have thunder thighs and I have a spare tire. Like, if you ever get a flat on the road, just bring me out. Like, let me roll across the ground. It's so bad.
Oh gosh. I'm built like a rejected Pixar mom.
Oh my god, but actually though, listen.
Oh god.
Are you the Incredibles mom? Did you see how she was built?
Girl, if I was built like that, that would be fantastic. But I'm not. Yeah. I am built like an iPhone 5. Literally short and blocky. Like the curves on my body are from my shoulders and my heels.
Okay, I think you have a good butt. I know you keep saying that you're built like an iPhone 5, but like I think you look a good like little baby hourglass. Personally.
Oh, I'm a baby hourglass.
I'm a baby hourglass.
Like the ones in like Operation where you just flip them over and it's like 10 seconds of pure joy and then it's just hell. Like oh my god.
Oh girl.
But yeah, so my caloric count I'm trying to hit, and it's kind of difficult for me personally, is 1,200.
Yeah, that's really hard for a lot of people to hit.
Because let's see, for breakfast I had 200 calories.
The fuck did you? No, I can't judge you. I have 232 calories for my breakfast every morning.
Yeah, because I had one of those. The only reason I hit 200 calories is because I had a protein shake for breakfast. and an apple.
Okay. Did you have any form of caffeine?
No.
No? Okay.
I had water.
Cool. I love that for you.
And then lunch, I wasn't like super hungry. So I had a vegan carrot cake bar, which was 150 calories.
That sounds good.
It was really, really good. It had a lot of, you wouldn't eat it though, because it has,
nuts.
No, it has, what's that oil you don't like? It's flying right out of my head.
Oil.
There's like, there's something you always try to avoid that's in stuff.
Palm oil.
Palm oil. It has palm oil in it.
Mm-hmm.
You wouldn't eat it. It has palm oil in it.
No.
But otherwise, I think you would really like it. It has raisins in it.
I love raisins.
And so I had that, which was 150 calories, and then I had a Kind bar, which I think is like 200 calories. So I had 350 calories for lunch and water. But like after my breakfast and lunch, like 550 calories. So I'm like, I need to eat a very good dinner. And
heard that.
So I ate a sandwich. I had a chicken sandwich with avocado and rice. So that, I think that my sandwich was like 600 calories. And I'm like, I'm still under.
It's like, wow, shit.
So then I had a V8, which is 50, and then I've been eating these skinny pop ones, which are, I still haven't even ate like one serving, and it's like supposed to be 60 calories per serving. So I'm just like, you know what? If I can at least hit over 1,000, I think it's a good start. Yeah. But I did 15 miles today. I walked 15 miles today.
You basically worked off all of that.
I know.
You're going to get snatched real quick.
Yeah. I did. So we get like a 15-minute break. During that 15-minute break, me and my friend, because she's trying to lose weight for her wedding next year. So for 15 minutes straight, we climbed up 4 floors, up and then down.
Oh, wow.
We were doing stairs.
Gotcha.
And then for our half an hour lunch, we walked around the whole hospital outside.
Oh, dude, nice. That's awesome.
So I was just like dying. I'm like, I regret everything. I'm like, I am a couch mammal. Like, I am literally the epitome of a couch cushion. If I could be reborn, I hope I'm a couch cushion. Not for people to sit on me, just for the fact that I don't have to go anywhere.
I would be very comfortable to lay your head on. I'm just, that fluffy. I got you. If you need a pillow replacement, the Belly-O-Dre has you. We'll get there. I was just kind of thinking, I was like, we were talking about for my birthday, I want to go to Vegas and bring everyone with me who wants to come. And I was just like, I can't be gross for Vegas pictures. So I'm like, okay, motivate and go.
That's what I was trying to do, because I'm like, I went on the scale and I'm 125 pounds. I'm always 125 pounds. Obviously not towards the end of the day, because I've eaten all day. Like, no one should weigh themselves at the end of the day. Always weigh yourself in the morning. You feel better.
Exactly.
And like in the morning, I fluctuate between 123 and 125 pounds. And I'm like, I just want to lose 10 pounds.
I just want to lose 3 pounds.
I just want to lose like 5 pounds.
Half a pound. No, seriously, I feel like Mean Girls, because I'm really like, I just want to lose 3 pounds because then that gets me back to like the weight I got so proud that I got down to, because I was able to lose 3 pounds, and then I went like 3 weeks like off the chain. So now I'm like, okay, let's take another 6 weeks and try to lose this 3 pounds, because my body just, it holds on to everything. So
I know.
But it's okay. It's fine. I'm alive. And I am probably most salty that I'm not fatter, because then I could get the vaccine. So if you have a BMI over 30. I know. I was talking to someone down here, and they're just like, yeah, I'm kind of debating getting the vaccine, but like my BMI is over 30, so I qualify. And I was like, bitch, get your ass to the clinic and get a vaccine. Like, if you can jump the line because you're a little chunky, then do it. And then you'll save everyone around you. And then I shit you not, 2 hours later, she got her vaccine. And I was like, that's what's up. And I still have to wait. So, and you got yours at least. So,
yep, I am both vaccines done. For a while, it's been a while now. It's been over a month.
Yeah. Oh my God, time goes really fast.
Mm-hmm.
Hot damn.
Well,
Dre
and I took this quiz. I think it was like 10 o'clock at night. And oh my God, a millennial taking a quiz. This is our life. We have nothing else left besides our bottle of wine and quizzes.
No apologies.
No, thank you.
No.
But it was like 10 o'clock at night, and I should have been asleep because I think it was like a Sunday night, and I was like, Dre.
I think so, yeah.
Like, I saw this on my page, and it's like going all over TikTok, and it's supposed to be scary accurate on what color actually represents you.
Yes.
And I have to tell you, I've never taken a quiz where I laughed so hard because of Dre. I cannot believe this. It was so funny. And I'm going to let Dre tell her story because this is 100% her story on what happened and why this happened.
Chime in whenever you feel like it. So it's one of those quizzes where it's like, what is my color? And you just like answer a bunch of random questions. There's only like 10.
Yeah.
So
like 12, yours? 12, 10 or 12, I think.
Okay. What was your color? I forget. Glacier.
Mine was like Peri.
Oh my God.
PeRiGlAcIaL.
Hold on. It's got to be on one of my.
I have it like right here.
Oh, fuck me. Oh, PeRiGlAcIaL.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No. PeRiGlAcIaL. PeRiGlAcIaL. Excuse me. English is very difficult for me.
It's so hard.
PeRiGlAcIaL. La 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 la. PeRiGlAcIaL. PeRiGlAcIaL. All right, here we go. We're gonna start this. PeRiGlAcIaL balloon.
Yes. That's my girl.
Sorry, I speak many languages. It makes it very hard sometimes when I try to think.
That is so fucking funny.
But yes.
Right.
So, why don't you tell us your color?
Okay. Well, just call me Joseph because I'm a coat of many colors. So, the first color I got was dandelion. And we like ha-ha'd about it because every time we do some sort of like color test, usually I get some hue of yellow. It's like, if you go back into our archives, we were like predicting each other's like color aura, and like Katie guessed yellow and it was right. So I was like, LOL, that's so funny. And then I was like kind of reading through like the description and I was like, oh yeah, that like kind of matches up.
And I think I asked you like, what is some details on there, but I think you left the quiz.
I did. And I did screenshot like the first half, but not the second half. But basically I have a lot of ups and downs in my emotions and I am active, but very timid. I do have a lot of ups and downs in my emotions, but I don't think I'm very timid. Anyway, that's not the fucking point of the story. So anyway, I leave the webpage to go text Katie, and then when I try to click the link again, it like completely starts the quiz over and I didn't save anything except for the first half. And she was asking me about the second half. And I was like, yeah, fuck it. I'll just answer the questions the same and then I'll just get the same answer. Dre did not get the same answer. And I was like, I could have sworn that I hit all the right answers. So instead I got Rosebud, and like it was completely inaccurate. Like this was the color that was like, this doesn't match my personality like at all. And I was just like, that's so funny, but like let me take it a third time. And so then I got Vanilla Ice. And I was like, okay, the buck stops here. I can't believe I've taken this quiz 3 times, did the same answers 3 times, and got 3 different colors, Vanilla Ice ended up being like the most accurate one. But the thing is like Kat did the same thing. She took the quiz twice and still got PeRiGlAcIaL blue. And I was like, what the fuck is happening? So
I did.
I don't know who I am. I don't know
like,
who I am.
And like, I think mine describes even the many times I retook it, I still got the same thing. Describes me like incredibly well.
To a T.
To a T. And it was like really scary, like how well it described me. And I was like, okay, Dre's gotta take this because I gotta know. I gotta know.
Who is reading my soul? How dare you?
I know, it was weird. I was like, oh, like it makes me sound very mature. And sometimes like I'm like, you know what? I can be very immature. Like I don't know, this quiz, like this is literally what my thing says. And it was like Dre even agrees, like this describes me fairly well. It says I'm a calm personality as a whole, slow spoken, always cautious, and on the surface I look cool, but when you get close, I'm surprisingly slick. I may seem different, but I have many thoughts. I am always a serious person that has responsibility so great I feel like the eldest child. I may be a snob because I can be strict to my rules, and I can be a tinge bit conservative. But what really got Dre and I was this one line that fucking killed both of us.
The very end.
It's like, I lack emotional expression, so I like mature people. And that's so true. I am like terrible with facial expression sometimes. Like, I know when my friend William met me, he thought I was a bitch because like I have resting bitch face sometimes. And he thought I was just a complete asshole because I'm really like quick to like wit. And like Dre thought that I didn't like her because of my facial expressions. I'm in my own little world, and I just have to all the time.
Listen, less wrinkles that way, you know?
Oh, I don't know. It like produces like bags right here.
Yep.
So I have like the frown bags.
Yep. I got those, and then I got the crow's feet. They're charging in.
That's like the one thing I don't have because I don't smile a lot.
And there's like smiling me. Like I smile to get out of situations. I'm like, I don't know what you said. Ha! Like just shit like that.
Oh no, I'm very blunt. I'm like, I did not hear a word you said. And people appreciate that or fucking hate that.
Well, fuck them if they hate it.
I'd rather be brutally honest than a liar.
Egg fucking exactly. I also like that mine on the rosebud, or not the rosebud, Jesus, rose bun. Buns. No. Vanilla ice, baby. I used to know a lot of the lyrics to that song because I was like obsessed with it in high school.
So like stop,
collaborate, and listen.
Ice is back with a brand new invention.
Grabs a hold tightly.
Like a harpoon daily and nightly, will it never stop?
No, I don't know. Turn off the lights and I'll glow
to
the extreme. I rock like a bandle.
Up the stage and getting drunk like a bandle.
Dance. So anyway,
anywho,
it's so funny. My fondest memory of that song was they were playing it on a bus ride home from a game. I think it was basketball. And everyone was singing it, and then like the chorus ended, and then I kept going, and everyone like stared at me like, oh my God, what superpower do you have? It was so fucking funny. But anyway, I just like that the last line of mine says, I like a stable relationship. And I was like, I mean, not wrong. I think we all do. But
yeah, I think so too. Oh, I have a question for you. And this was like a topic. I forget who I was having it with. Okay. But this is something that people have very strong opinions about. If let's say I'm dating somebody, and you catch my boyfriend cheating on me, would you come to me or would you make him come to me? Like, would you break the news to me or would you make him be like, yo, I know you're cheating. Like, I'm going to give you the opportunity to tell her the truth and have it like that.
I'm pausing because I'm trying to think if like I know if this has ever happened, but I don't think it has. I feel like if that has happened, like you would fucking remember. I would probably, oh God, that's so tricky.
I know it's such a strong opinion for both people.
I'm
And
trying
I'm
to.
like, oh damn, I gotta ask Dre this. Like, I gotta know if I was in a relationship and you caught my man cheating on me, would you just come to me and be like, your man's cheating on you?
I would
Or
not say anything unless there was hard ass evidence. Like, it can't be something like I saw him at the bar, but then like don't have any pictures of anything, or I didn't catch him texting, because if I feel like if I don't have hard proof, then you could easily turn on me and be like, you're trying to ruin my relationship. But I think if anyone knows me, they know that I wouldn't do that because I'm just not an asshole. Like, I'm not here to break up relationships. But also
yeah.
I always feel like the person who's cheating owes it to that person to let them know and like do it on their own terms instead of like throwing them into it. And then, but I don't, what would you do? I don't know.
I'm trying to think because I've had a few incidents where like I've been the one who's been cheated on,
Mm-hmm.
and I've had it where they've come to me, and like, you know me, I'm not a person that gets mad or angry.
Mm-hmm.
I try to like understand it all. And when they came to me, I was like, are you positive? Like, are you absolutely positive? Because I'm about to go up to him and I'm going to ask him, and I need to know that, like, if he doubts me, like, you have my back and you could be like, no, like, this is the evidence, this is the facts. And I've also had it where I know I knew somebody that cheated, and I said, and I told them, and I was friends with both of them, and I said, you
Mm-hmm.
better go. I'm going to give you 2 days. You have 2 days to go tell her.
Yeah.
And then I'm telling her.
Yeah.
So I don't know because I've had it both. And I think like the hardest thing is like having somebody come up to you and be like, your man be cheating. So it's weird.
It is.
I'm it's a circumstantial thing, I think.
I was literally about to say, I think it completely depends on the person we're talking about, because I know I have friends who, if I told them, then they would spiral and lose their shit and like maybe couldn't have a productive conversation with a significant other. Though not to say that they deserve that kind of conversation because motherfucker cheated, but you know, if it was one of those instances where it might be better if it was coming from me, then I would do that. But to all of my friends, don't fucking cheat.
Yeah,
To a
it's
man that
so
don't cheat, because I don't want to be in that position.
oh my God.
Y'all.
Like I like when I was cheated on, I had this person like running towards me, like screaming, like this not person that wasn't even my friend, like just screaming, like, oh my God, they cheated on you. Oh my God. And like the thing is, like, I was the one that like found out before that. Like I had an
Mm-hmm.
inkling that something happened. But it was confirmed by the screaming and coming at me. And that's when I was like,
Yep.
Katie plays no shits. Like, I don't play games. I don't do the petty bullshit. I don't do that. When I knew and I got that confirmation, I dead ass walked right up to him and I said, I heard that this is what happened. Is this true?
Mm-hmm.
And don't you lie to me because I will know the truth.
Yep.
And he's like, I'm really sorry, but I did this. And I'm like, we're done.
We're done.
I walked my ass away with pride. I was like, you're going to play me like that? You're going to try to make me look like a fool? You're going to go after and go cheat on people that are close to me? We done. We done. We burning bridges. This girl's on fire. But I was like, I need to know. I'm like, Dre, what would you do?
Well, okay. So what do you constitute as cheating? Because I know that's like a weird question to ask, But some people consider like emotional cheating worse than physical, or like if you have sex or like you hook up with like the same sex, some people don't consider that cheating. It's almost like a pass.
For me, like I have, I don't say I have trust issues.
Mm-hmm.
I don't, but I have, it's very easy to break my trust.
Yeah. Yeah.
Obviously if I started dating somebody and they had friends that were girls before,
Mm-hmm.
cool. Like I'm cool with that. Let me meet them. That's fine. Like I'm not going to be squaring up, laying down ground rules. Like I just want to meet the people you hang around.
Yeah.
So if you're like, if I'm like, hey, what you doing? You're like, oh, I'm texting Jessica. I'm like, oh, tell her I said hi.
Yeah.
Like that kind of stuff. Like that's fine. Like you want to go and have a lunch date with.
You're not the jealous type.
No, I'm like, if you're gonna go, you want to go have lunch with your friend that's a girl that you've been friends since fucking childhood, go right ahead. Like that doesn't bother me.
Right.
You know, like it's fucking raining and and she's really cold. Yes, give her your damn coat. Like
you don't fucking need it.
Like, no, I'm like, take care of your friend. Your friend comes first.
Yeah.
And I'm like, and if I especially don't need it, like give it to her. I don't care. Like I just need to understand the people you're with.
Yeah.
That to me, like none of that is cheating. If I can meet the people and I understand them, that's fine. But if I catch you just like randomly like, oh yeah, like this is some girl I met at the bar and like you're spending time with her, you texting her and you won't let me meet them, like I know something's fishy.
That's hella fishy.
I'm a very understanding, open person. So if I know you're doing stuff behind my back without being honest with me, because I'll be honest with you, then I know that's cheating. I know something's fishy. Like sex, that stuff, I think that's cheating.
I mean, most people consider sex cheating.
Yeah,
but
sex. I think flirting does make me uncomfortable. Like if I had a boyfriend and he was just like fun, like hitting on you, like that would make me laugh.
Natural flirt. Yeah.
Like I would laugh my ass off. I think it was so funny. It'd be like, yeah, Dre. I'd be like, Dre, you sexy beast.
Oh, I'd be so uncomfortable. I'd be like, stop it.
Like that doesn't bother me. Like none of that bothers me. But like,
yeah,
you flirting with like another girl that like I obviously do not know, like that will bother me. I think like the normal type of like cheating, is for me. I just need to understand. You just have to like. I am so easy to understand if you just let me meet the people. I don't fucking care.
Yeah.
I am not a jealous person. Like I'm really not.
Yeah, I honestly don't have a good answer for this because obviously sex is cheating. And maybe if you're texting someone your dick or you're like, I love you way more than my girlfriend, but she's a psycho and I can't leave her, like
I had that
fucking obviously fucking yeah, but because I've only had one ex-boyfriend in my entire life and like he was fine, like we just broke up because of like long distance and like he was honestly terrible. He was a terrible boyfriend anyway. Like he never came to visit me, but that's beyond the point. And I guess like the only other time would be like in high school. I like quote unquote dated this dude. I don't really consider it dating, but it was like high school dating for like a month. And he had
was that your Red Bull?
No, it's my phone.
I was be like, damn girl, you wasted shit.
I was like, he had this fucking bitch on the side. No. No. God damn it. The signs were there. I mean, they kind of were. I mean, but he was like friends with this girl even before we started dating. So like it didn't bother me, but like he was interacting with her a lot, like online, but I was just like it doesn't matter because like they're friends and he's dating me. And then we broke up or fucking whatever. And then like 3 weeks later, he was dating that girl. And so it was like, oh, so there's some shit going on, but it was like high school shit. So, you know, I'm very much past it now, but I was just like, oh, so I feel like if I were to ever be in a relationship, which will be never, we all know this, but if that shit were to happen again, or if they were still talking to their ex and there's not a kid
Oh my
involved,
gosh.
then I'm not about that shit either. Cause it's like, like you have seen each other's private bits and have been romantic and have had feelings. And
Yes.
like, I don't really think anyone can truly be friends with an ex.
I agree.
Okay, thank God.
Oh
Cause I'm
my,
like,
because we know somebody who thinks they have to be friends with their ex.
yes, and I just like, how though? I mean,
I'm like,
everyone's built differently.
no.
I met this girl, like, doesn't matter. I met this girl once, and she like hooked up with one of our best friends, and then well, we didn't, but we
Mm,
knew her from this best friend because he
yes.
brought her to our 4th of July soiree. And on that trip, like they weren't dating, but apparently they're now friends. And then she was like, I consider him a brother now, even though they have boned. And I was just like, how can you say that? Like, why?
No,
It's like, oh, I only
no,
boned my brother once, and that's fine. Like,
stop.
like
Ugh.
there's a difference between like your feelings changing to like it being more platonic and then being like, I consider him my brother now. Like that's after I boned him. Like,
Mhm.
no, I'm not here for that.
Yeah,
I'm not fucking here
no,
for it. Mm-mm.
no. Like
Mm-mm.
I don't think I have talked. I don't think. Yeah, I don't. No, I delete every time I break up with somebody. I just delete their numbers and shit and block them. I was like, I'm done. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not doing that. I
I
don't want you in my business, and I don't want to be in yours. I'm not tempted to look, and I'm not being snooty or anything. Like, I've been broken up with once. All
mm-hmm.
the other times I did the breaking up because I just been like not into it.
You
But
emotionally checked out and you're demisexual, and that just
yeah, it's just normal. It's just normal.
it just that's what happens.
And like the one I was broken up with, like he played me out as like I'm a psycho, and I'm like, dude, I am not a psycho. Like it is
No.
natural to when you get broken up with, you're upset. You
Yeah,
are
of
upset.
course.
And it's not in my nature to be like a psycho. And I think we've talked about this person before.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
He went around and like started to like hit on everybody that was close to me. It was really disgusting.
He was garbage.
Really
That dude was
disgusting.
garbage.
Oh my gosh. So
Listen.
when I date somebody, like I want to meet their friends because I don't want them to think that I'm like if they feel like I'm taking away their time from like their friendship or something, like even if it's a girl and they
Mm-hmm.
want to spend more time with like their lifelong friend or whatever, I'd be like, I totally understand. Like, here, why don't you guys plan a day, like one Saturday, why don't you guys go spend the whole day together, you and all your buds. I'll
Yeah.
go do something else. Like that does not bother me. Like I like it when the person I date has a separate life than me.
Yeah, it's because that keeps a healthy line in the relationship. If you rely each other on your happiness all the
Boundaries.
time, like that's bad.
I
In my
love
personal
boundaries.
opinion. Yes.
I love boundaries. And if they don't
Listen,
like boundaries, they're crazy.
I will literally take a piece of tape and put a line on the ground and be like, these are our boundaries. You stay over there, I stay here.
I don't understand why that's not like a common thing. Like for people to be like, yes, I want to meet your friends. And then like I don't need to be every waking moment with you. Like you need to go do your thing. And if we reconvene like every night, maybe to have dinner or something to tell us about each other's day, like
Yeah.
AKA great. And I'm sorry if you're a texter and you're dating me because it's going to be really an adjustment for me.
Oh, you're gonna be in the dark quite a bit.
And it's not
Quite
my
a bit.
fault.
Listen,
I'm just not.
it's one of your charms.
It's one of my charms. I like to be mysterious.
I like to keep you in the dark at all times.
Because
Oh
I'm
gosh.
really boring. And there's like, so what are you doing? I'm sitting on the couch eating a bag of skinny popcorn. 20 minutes later, so what are you doing? I'm still eating that same bag of
popcorn. Yep. Haven't stopped. Can't stop. Won't stop. Once stop, just can't stop. Yes, queen.
But that brings us to this like topic. So we talked about cheating.
Yes.
And like healthy boundaries.
Yes.
So there's like this big thing about like what is your love language?
Mm-hmm.
And Dre and I took a quiz because we were like, okay, we need to be on the same wavelength of like, if we're gonna have a baseline, what we need to have from the same information like that we pull from. So we took a quiz. Dre sent me a quiz, and Dre, do you want to read yours first? And yes, we do quizzes a lot.
What else are we gonna do with this fucking podcast? We're very boring people.
I know.
Listen. So for mine, like we both knew going into this that like quality time was probably going to be at the top of the list, and so it was for mine. So it was 30% of my answers, and then tied for second and third at 23% was words of affirmation and acts of service, and then very not far behind it was physical touch, and then very at the bottom was receiving gifts. Like, I appreciate gifts if you give them to me, but I am such a terrible gift giver that if you do give me a gift, then I feel obliged to do the same, and then it makes me uncomfortable. Like, like for my birthday, like, I mean, I feel like within all of my friends, like, we just don't give each other gifts. Like, the most we'll do is like send each other Starbucks gift card. Like, I did that for you last year,
and I love it every time.
Yeah, I was like, that's what the people want, but
that's
like,
what I'm asking for.
This is the kind of shit. But like one of my friends in town, she bought me like a ceramic bowl.
Oh,
and
nice.
I know. And I was like, that was so fucking nice. And it's like, now I feel like I owe her like the same, but it's like, I don't want to like give her a ceramic bowl. I was like, I don't know what the hell to give her. And I was like, do I just keep showing up with my time? Like, I don't know. But anyway, I was like, okay, so at least when I take this arbitrary quiz, it's exactly what I thought it was going to be. So, what'd you get?
So I had a feeling that mine was going to be quality time. Mm-hmm. And so mine ended up being really close. Mine was words of affirmation first, and really dead ass close was quality time.
Yes.
Then next was acts of service. Then really far stretched was physical touch. And then I didn't even get one answer for receiving gifts.
I got a 0.
I did. I don't like receiving gifts. If I'm going to receive a gift, I hope, like, let's say, like, back to like the dating instance. If I'm going to receive a gift, I hope it's something you bought yourself too. So then we can do quality time together.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah.
That's the only time I really like gifts. Like, Dre and I've talked about this before. Like, I don't really think birthdays are important. I don't do anything for my birthday. I don't think it's important to celebrate. I think it's just another day of the year.
Then there's me who's like, let's go to Vegas for my birthday.
Yeah, I'm the
complete opposite.
I know, but that's good. I like that. I like that.
Yeah, go on.
Like, your birthday. I love doing stuff for people's birthdays. Yeah. A friend of ours, like, she was so big in, she still is, but is really big into Harry Potter, and I made her the cake that got sat on for Harry, and the first one. So yeah, gotcha. I made it look just like it too. It was really cool. I love doing things for people's birthday, but I've never even had a surprise birthday party before. I just don't think that they're, I don't know. I'd feel really weird because I'd be like, oh, thanks.
I know, that's true. You would be so fucking awkward, and you would just like giggle the entire time. Anyway,
I would, but yeah, I'm not surprised mine came out to be these. That's how I like to cash in my tokens.
Yes, like for anyone in the future, just send me Starbucks money or like buy a concert ticket and we can go to a concert together. Yes. Or just be like, I'll cover the Uber if you like pay for your own ticket, because tickets are expensive. So
yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, I think they were like, no, ours wasn't this last whenever we get to go.
Oh my god.
We're not weren't super expensive because we hopped on them pretty early and we didn't get resale.
Correct. Yeah, we got really, really lucky. We're talking about the BTS concert, by the way, that we were supposed to go to in June of last year, and it broke my little fucking heart. And it
Homegirl got floor seats.
Oh, we got floor seats, and they weren't like super awkwardly off to the side. Like they were actually pretty good.
I don't usually do floor seats in concerts because I get nervous because I have social anxiety. I don't know how these are gonna work.
I don't think we're on the floor. I thought we were like kind of sitting off to the side.
We're on the floor.
Oh, we're on the floor.
We're on the floor.
Well, I'm gonna be standing and jumping anyway, even if we had seats, so that works for me.
Yeah, we're on the floor, girl. We're like in there, so we're gonna have to like beeline it so we can at least get semi-close.
Oh my god, we can't get too close though, or I will shit my pants. Like if they spray me with water like they always like throw their water bottles around and like a drop hits me, like I am pissing my pants. I'm like, oh my god, his saliva was on that bottle and then he just flung in and I could have had some of his DNA on my hair. Like, no, I won't be able to handle it. Nay. Just saying. I'm just saying.
Oh my gosh. Oh,
listen,
it's gonna be a riot. I'm gonna be like
Listen, we all fucking know, like, I know we've talked about our concert experiences, but when we first saw BTS, I was the one who was crying and Kat was the one who was laughing at me. And then we went to go see Blackpink and I was the one like dancing up and down the aisle and Kat was just looking at me like, are you going to be okay? Of course, I had nothing in my system because I just shit my pants an hour before that. But
oh my gosh.
Anyway,
to be fair though, at the BTS one, you did have a margarita though.
I did.
So you were a little bit hopped up because that was a Don Julio margarita.
It was
top shelf. And that stuff was smooth and strong.
It was like that thick ass boy too. Because
so I gave you credit. So I was like laughing. I think I put a video on our TikTok of our BTS. So it was awesome.
Oh, such good times. It was awesome. You know what else is good times? Recommending things.
Yes, it is time because speaking of music, don't I have the scoop for you?
Oh, she's had the scoop.
So I was in like kind of like a mood. Yeah, and I always listen to things that are like kind of based on my emotions. And normally I'm like, yeah, like.
Okay, 3 different songs went through my head. Like, can't stop my emotions. And then like Usher's like, yeah. And then like whatever the first thing you said, I was like, oh my God. Okay, go. I cut you off. Go on.
I was in a mood. But I was in a mood.
Why are you always in a mood? Acting like a brand new. Okay, go on. Sorry.
So I was like listening. This playlist is called Mental Breakdowns, but Make It Pretty. And I was not having like a mental breakdown. I was just having those like chill. But I'm like the feels. Mental. Yeah, I was having a moment. Like I was really like. Well, I thought I was going to start my period, so let's get that first.
Oh, that will do it. Yep.
That's why. No, newsflash, homegirl is just weird. So this song is called "Dancing with Your Ghost," and it's by Sasha Sloan.
Yep. And I've heard of her.
Really good.
Okay.
Really, really good. To me, it gave me like vibes of if you did like a how do I put this? Like every time I thought about this, it's like if somebody took the Serendipity and like did a girl version of it.
Okay.
Kind of like that, not exactly because it's 2 different types of tones, but it gave me like a
tiny bit
image.
Slower. Okay.
I don't know if you'll like it because you don't like stuff like that.
I was about to say, you said Serendipity, and I was just like, okay, that's going to be questionable if I do like it, but I'll give it a go.
I don't think you'll like it, but I don't know. I really like her voice. Like if I could sing, that's how I would like to be able to sing. Like I don't want like the like Christina Aguilera, Beyonce.
Oh yeah.
I like the deeper, like, you know what I'm saying.
I know I'm exactly knowing what you're saying, and I can't think of the right words. But I feel like, I mean, I'll give it a whirl, and I'm sure other people will love it too. So, okay, I'm stealing from you. I forgot to recommend something, but I did have something on the back burner. But then that means I'm like you because it's music. So I feel like this is more of a recommendation for everyone else because I know you know who Rina Sawayama is. Yes, you do.
Yes.
If you don't, get to it. But her album that she released late last year, all of it's honestly pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
But the one song that I enjoyed off of it the most was Lucid. And yeah, and it's just like this super like dancey house beat song, and it fucking pumps me up, and I was like, oh bitch, here we go. And fuck, I love it. So obviously, like I do every week, I'll link it down below, and at least you know what I'm talking about.
I got you. I'm picking up what you're putting down. I'm smelling what you're stepping in. I got you.
I feel like we say that every single episode.
Because that's how we live our lives.
That's how we say what we want. We say we do what we want.
We do what we can. We do what we are.
Bada bing, bada boom.
Bada boom, bada bing. Is that our Instagram?
Right.
Damn, our Instagram be popping off for some reason.
Wait, why?
Some person's just going through our posts and just liking everything.
Oh,
that's what it is. Hey, but by the way, good job. We've been doing pretty decently on Instagram.
I know. Thank y'all who do follow us. You're the real ones. I'm gonna follow her back, okay?
Go, girl. I leave you in charge of that stuff. If we left me in charge of anything like super social media driven, like we would never get anything done. Because I am just not a person that posts on social media. I'm like the gem that randomly comes out and be like, hey, I'm here. And then I'm gone for 6 months.
I know. I was about to say, like, you make an appearance like twice a year. So like if anyone does try to like Instagram stalk you, like they're not going to get very far.
No, not really. I'm the type of person like you can try to talk about me, but what are you going to talk about?
What the fuck are you going to talk about, bitch?
Like, oh my God, she like barely posts. Yeah, I know.
Well, I post on Instagram, so go ahead and follow us at Kat&Dre. Sorry, I'm wrapping this up. This is like an hour long.
Yeah, let's do this.
Yeah, okay. Thanks for hanging out with us for so long, guys. Anyway, and then also TikTok. I can't fucking talk right now. At Kat&Dre. Twitch is still coming soon. I think I am going to try to set up our Twitch account this weekend because I want to plant my green onions on camera. Do you know how fucking... Just to get us started. Just pop off.
I mean, go right ahead. Go right ahead. Why would I judge you?
You should always judge me, but I'm like, I have some plants like that I need to take care of and do things with, so I was just like, why don't I just like stream it and then it'll stay on our account? And then they're like, what the fuck is this? Anyway, I don't know, anything else, Kat? I think that's all our plugs for now. I'm not plugging our Twitter anymore because it doesn't matter.
Irrelevant. Yeah. We got nothing else. I think.
But we got each other.
We got each other.
That was so cheesy.
The two of us.
We can make it
if we try, just the two of us. And we will see ya. Bye.
Bye.